Yeah.
Okay, very good. For our vocabulary, we have 7 words. I also gave you the expression of the day, don't shoot the messenger. The 7 words that we're going to go over, there's 2 words that I picked out that we're going to have as like the word of the day. So those words will be the most important. The other ones I'll just go over very briefly, very quick. So number 1, tater hater. It's slang, not a real expression. They just said that for fun. It's someone who hates potatoes. Number 2, satiate. Satiate is a very good word to use. That is actually one of the words of the day. To satisfy fully. Okay? The example is, my hunger can only be satiated by eating fried chicken. So if you are very hungry and you want to eat fried chicken, you have to have it. I want fried chicken, I will have it, or I will not be, my hunger will not be satiated. So satiate is a very good expression to satisfy your hunger, especially. That's most of the times when it's used is when talking about hunger. 3, starchy, anything that has a lot of starch, potatoes. 4, like glycemic index, that is actually talking about blood sugar. That's a medical term. So if you have diabetes or low blood sugar or high blood sugar, you always have to check your glycemic index. Number 5, blunt, to make less effective or weaken. Also, blunt can mean to be very honest and maybe a little bit impatient when explaining something to somebody. So if you're talking to your coworker and let's say they're not doing a good job and you want to tell them, but you don't want to be too nice, you say, let me be blunt, meaning let me be very honest, a little bit aggressive. Okay, you're not doing good. So that's how you are blunt to someone. Number 6 is the second word of the day. Usually there's one word of the day, but number 6 is also a good expression to ward off something or to prevent. So if you feel like you're having a cold or the flu, maybe you're getting sick, a lot of people take vitamin C to ward off the cold or to ward off the flu. Or to get a shot, a flu shot. I had a flu shot so that I could ward off the flu. And number 7, spud, potato. Very simple. Okay, so the 2 words of the day, I would like to hear you try to use it. I would like to encourage you to use satiate to satisfy your hunger, or ward off to prevent something. Yeah.
Question. If I use word of is to try to prevent, is it same to like interrupt some negative meaning?
You could almost use it that way, but normally it's more natural to say to prevent something. Although, if you were talking about people, let's say if you want to avoid certain people, maybe you're walking around at night and there's a lot of drunk people, and then you want to avoid them. So you'll say, oh, maybe I should stay inside so I can ward off all the drunk people. Yeah. So in a way, but it depends on how you use it. So most of the time to prevent is the best way.
So what are the words of the day?
The words of the day, satiate, which is to satisfy your hunger. Fully satisfy your hunger. Okay? And ward off. Yeah. So I would like to encourage you to use those words when in our discussion today. That would be very helpful for you.
So if you hear somebody use this expression, then just palm the scale.
Yeah. We like to cheer participation.